McDaniel, long three-point, wide open, drained it. The freshman with a big basket. As we inbound the basketball here, it's picked up by Allie Meeks in transition. She feeds Grace Galarza down low, and it's good. Strother can't handle it. Stolen away by Meeks. She feeds McDaniel. Yes! Caleria McDaniel lays it in for two. Mountain Pine in transition. Summer Godwin lays it in for two. And Godwin has eclipsed 20 points tonight. An impressive showing for the senior. Live from Mountain Pine High School in beautiful Mountain Pine, Arkansas. Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball is on the air on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. I'm Mark Oliver, and we're joined tonight by our official Be a Broadcaster for a Day winner, Miss Bayley Brown of Mountain Pine High School. Say hello to everybody, Bayley.
Hi, everybody.
We are live from the Crow's Nest atop Mountain Pine High School, where tonight the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils face off against the Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove. Once again, we're joined by our promotional winner, the Be a Broadcaster for a Day winner, Miss Bayley Brown. Bayley, tell everybody listening tonight a little bit about yourself.
My name is Bayley. I'm an 8th grader here at Mountain Pine High. I play for the junior high girls basketball. I've been playing basketball for about 4 years now. This is my second on the junior high team.
And we're certainly to have you up in the very happy to have you up in the booth. So Bayley's been helping us all day long on the broadcast, starting early this morning here at Mountain Pine High School, interviewing our featured players, interviewing our coaches, and with just minutes away from the senior girls action tipping off here at Mountain Pine, here's Bayley Brown herself interviewing head coach Todd Willis before tonight's game.
We're down here on the Willis for tonight's home game against Magnet Cove. Coach, what do you think were the pros and cons of the Cutter game? Like what went right and what went wrong, or what you think you could have done differently?
Well, the things that we did right was we played solid defense. We shot the ball decent. Bad things is we didn't hit our free throws, and that's the things that we worked on this week. Shoring up the free throws, just pushing through, making sure that the girls understand what they did wrong. You know, we watched the video, and now, you know, we come out and practice, and we had 2 good days of practice after that with working on those mistakes that we made, just turning over the ball. Silly mistakes that we've made are now shouldn't be a problem in tonight's game. Looking forward to getting it back out on the floor against Magnet Cove tonight to see how well we responded to what we just went through.
What are you working on for tonight's game?
Shoring up our ball handling, making sure we don't give away turnovers. We had 20 turnovers in the last game, and it's hard to win a game, especially close ones, when you have that many turnovers. So we've worked on ball movement, catching, passing, shooting, worked against the press, working against 2-3 defenses to where we know that we're more confident in moving the ball and what we're doing.
How are we going to get this win tonight against Magnet Cove?
Minimize turnovers, knock down all our free throws, and just play within ourselves.
That was head coach Todd Willis of your Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils, interviewed by Bayley Brown. Very good job, by the way. Bayley Brown turned into quite the natural just after a few minutes there. And Bayley, the Lady Red Devils coming into tonight's action, a tough loss on the road back on Tuesday night at Cutter Morning Star, a game where the girls stayed in it all the way to the 4th quarter, but they met that rock wall defense of the Lady Eagles of Cutter Morning Star, and this is a team that's really hungry to go out there and get a win tonight. How do you think they get it done?
Like Coach Will said, I think they need to handle the ball more, watch their passes, definitely. That's something junior high needs to work on too. They need to put more shots up, knock down the free throws. Their defense was solid if they just keep their defense, because defense wins championships. Offense may win the game, but defense wins championships. I think they have this in the bag.
We're ready for the start of tonight's action. The opening tip-off controlled by Summer Godwin over to Allie Meeks. We're underway here from Mountain Pine High School. Allie Meeks driving all the way in, puts a shot up in the paint, no good. Rebound, Summer Godwin. It's knocked away. It stays with Mountain Pine. Grace Galarza will kick it back out towards the top of the key. Caleria McDaniel starting things off for the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils here. Just underway here in the first quarter, and now we'll have a foul that's going to be charged against Magnet Cove. And that'll be the first team foul of Magnet Cove here tonight. So a slow start so far. Nobody on the board yet, Bayley. Grace Galarza set to inbound for the Lady Red Devils. She kicks it into Summer Godwin. Turns, puts up a shot. It won't fall. Tanae Tash with the rebound. They're fighting for it down on the floor. Magnet Cove comes up with the rock, but they're going to step out of bounds. They'll say last touched by Mountain Pine. So the Lady Panthers will bring it in. And here comes Magnet Cove across the floor. Kaylin Harvine. And the ball is knocked away. It'll sail out of bounds. Bayley, nobody on the board yet. What's going on here on the floor?
I think we're just having trouble getting shots up. They took a couple shots recently, and they just didn't fall. Magnet Cove, we got a slight turnover, but Magnet Cove recovered, and they just didn't get any shots up either. But
Kalaria McDaniel with the rock, drives it all the way home. The first points of the game belong to number 12 for Mountain Pine, Kalaria McDaniel. Good bucket there, Bayley.
yes, indeed.
So Mountain Pine with the early lead, 6:59 to play here in the first quarter. Live from Mountain Pine High School. Alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Mountain Pine getting the ball knocked away, picking up the rebound, and now a shot up that's missed and a jump ball opportunity down on the floor. It's going to go to Magnet Cove. 6:52 remaining here in the first quarter. Mountain Pine leading 2-0. Magnet Cove inbounding the basketball here. And a press defense pass intercepted by Tanae Tash. Pass over to Allie Meeks. Puts a shot up off the front of the rim. No good. Tash rebound. Tash put back. It's good. Mountain Pine out to her early 4-0 lead. Tanae Tash in the right place at the right time, Bayley.
Yes, she was. That's something they need to work on all night too. Just getting the ball to the open people, looking for the slots, and I think they'll win this game. They have a pretty good chance.
Pass is knocked away by Grace Galarza. There's a foul, and we'll wait to see who the officials call it on. It's going to be called against Magnet Cove. Alexis Hodges, who wears number 33 for the Lady Panthers. That's going to be Mountain Pine basketball as Grace Galarza gets set to inbound from the near sideline. 4-0 Mountain Pine. 6:20 remaining here in the opening act. Galarza set to inbound for the Lady Red Devils. Kalaria McDaniel with the basketball for Mountain Pine. She's guarded heavily by Jatera Tyner of Magnet Cove. There's a double dribble call. It'll be a turnover. It looks like it's going to stay with Mountain Pine here. 6:12 remaining. The Lady Red Devils out to a 4-0 lead to start this one here. Senior Grace Galarza gets the ball inbound to Kalaria McDaniel. And she'll cross the timeline, being guarded by Tyner. McDaniel loses the basketball. It's stripped, knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds. And it will go to the Lady Panthers with Magnet Cove. Lots of turnovers in this one, Bayley, but Mountain Pine with the early lead. 6:01 to play here in the first quarter. Ball is inbounded from Haley Moore out to Jatera Tyner. Tyner across the timeline, gets the pass into Abigail Zarat. Zarat drives to the basket. Ball is knocked away. Summer Godwin picks it up. She's going to lose it off of her foot, and it will stay with the Lady Panthers. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's broadcast live over the internet on XZeroSports.com, where you can catch every Mountain Pine, Lady Red Devil, and Red Devil broadcast this season. Alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Magnet Cove, the inbound, a shot up in the paint, and it's good. The first points of the night for Magnet Cove belong to Alexis Hodges, and that cuts the lead in half, 4-2. In transition, here come the Lady Red Devils. Kalaria McDaniel guarded against Tyner. 5:29 to play in the first quarter. Allie Meeks gets the ball inside to Tanae Tash. Nowhere to go. The ball's going to be knocked away, picked up by Grace Galarza. Galarza puts a shot up, and it's good. They'll call no basket, but Galarza does draw the foul. And our featured Lady Red Devil player of the game, Grace Galarza. A lot riding on this matchup for her, Bailey. She's from Magnet Cove originally.
Yes, she is, and this is a big and tough game for her, I imagine.
We'll talk to Grace Galarza in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. We have her interview coming up later on tonight. 5:15 remaining here in the first quarter, 4-2 Mountain Pine. Set to inbound is Galarza for the Lady Red Devils. She gets it into Summer Godwin, puts a shot up immediately, and it's good. Summer Godwin continuing her excellent performance from Tuesday, where she led all scorers with 16 points overall. In transition, the Lady Panthers cough up the basketball. They'll keep it. And now looking for an opportunity. Long three from Tyner, too hard off the mark, no good. Rebound Tash, and she'll get it over to team captain Allie Meeks. There's a foul called as aggressive defense from number 22, Abigail Zarat. Fast-paced action so far in this one, Bailey. A 4-point lead for the Lady Red Devils. What's going right for the team right now?
They're just getting their shots up. They're not having as many turnovers. They're drawing fouls.
And speaking of fouls, there's another one right there charged against Magnet Cove. Abigail Zarat picks up another personal, and now Kalaria McDaniel is at the line quickly here. Fouls beginning to rack up for the Lady Panthers early on in this one. Mountain Pine riding a 4-game losing streak coming into tonight's action. Each team looking for its first conference win of the season. Magnet Cove 2-7 on the year, 0-2 in conference play. And the 1-1 from McDaniel fails. Rebound Magnet Cove. With the basketball, Jatera Tyner. As she feeds it inside, a shot is up. A foul. Kalaria McDaniel's going to foul Abigail Zarat. Or excuse me, the foul will be the fouled player will be Lexi Zarat, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. 4:34 remaining here in the first quarter. Zarat at the line to shoot two, trailing 6-2. Zarat's first free throw, sky high off the front of the rim, no good. Zarat awaits her second opportunity. Shot is up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Magnet Cove. And it's picked up by Allie Meeks, who takes it away. Cross-court pass down low to Kalaria McDaniel, won't fall. And that's a turnover back to the Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove. Turnovers adding up for each team here as the Lady Panthers look for a fast break opportunity down the court. Alexis Hodges lays it up and in. Hodges, 4 points on the night for the Lady Panthers. And there's a timeout down on the floor. 4:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Mountain Pine leads 6-4. We're back after this. It's Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Back here at Mountain Pine High School, alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. 6-4 here in the first quarter as Summer Godwin takes a shot, puts it up, and that'll double up the Lady Panthers once again as Mountain Pine extends the lead to 4. It's 8-4 here at Mountain Pine High School. Bailey, what can we say about Summer Godwin and what she brings to this Lady Red Devils team? She seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, Summer's an excellent player. She can play any position at any time when needed. She takes great shots. She looks for the openings whenever she has the ball and is looking to pass it. She gets into trouble. She doesn't worry. She just goes with the flow. That's what I like about Summer. Summer is a unique and excellent player.
8-4, Mountain Pine leading. 3:41 to go here in the first quarter from Mountain Pine High School. At the line for Mountain Pine will be Tanae Tash, as she looks to further this Lady Red Devils lead. 4 points on the night for Summer Godwin for the Lady Red Devils, 2 for Kalaria McDaniel, and 2 for Tash, who stands at the line. Free throw doesn't fall, and the rebound is picked up by Magnet Cove. Jatera Tyner across the floor, down low, as Alexis Hodges kicks it back up, and they're looking for an opening here. Have a push call, a foul called against Allie Meeks. And the ball will stay with Magnet Cove beneath its own basket.
3:29 to play here in the first quarter. Mountain Pine leading 8-4. The Lady Panthers set to inbound. The inbounds from Harville, tipped by Summer Godwin. They'll be tipped up just a little bit too high under the basket, and it'll stay with Magnet Cove. Something we've seen a lot of so far in this one, Bayley. Strong defense from the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils.
Yes, indeed. I think that if they just stay with their defense, I think that'll do them good. And they're getting shots up, and that's good as well.
Abigail Zarat catches the inbounds pass. She's guarded heavily by Allie Meeks. Feeds the ball in down low. A shot up by Lily Barber is no good. The ball sails out of bounds. It'll stay with Magnet Cove once again. The Lady Panthers fighting for it and trying to cut into this 4-point deficit. The inbounds pass on its way from Zarat. Long three, won't fall. Zarat gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, and there's Jatavia Smith with the rock. Big rebound for Smith as the ball is knocked away by Kaylin Harville of Magnet Cove. Coach Todd Willis giving some praise to his girls for an excellent effort there, but it's going to stay with Magnet Cove. Ball is inbounded to Jatera Tyner. 3:03 to play here in the first quarter. Tyner gets it in down low. Abigail Zarat puts a shot up, won't fall, air ball. And Jatavia Smith with the rebound. Here comes Mountain Pine across the timeline. The freshman guard, Calaria McDaniel, at the top of the key as she works the ball around the top of the arc. Looking for an opening. Long three from McDaniel. Off the front of the rim, no good. They'll tie up with a jump ball for the rebound as Summer Godwin got into it with Lexi Zarat. Stays with Mountain Pine as Grace Galarza will inbound beneath the Red Devils basket. There's the inbounds pass to Allie Meeks, who puts a shot up, but before she does, she's called for traveling. Another big turnover here. Close ball game so far, Bayley. 2:37 to play here in the first. Across the timeline for Magnet Cove is Kaylin Harville, who wears number 20. And there's a push foul charged against Mountain Pine. The foul's beginning to rack up here in the first quarter. And the one thing that the Lady Red Devils don't have a lot of is depth. So foul trouble could be troublesome early on in this one. 2:33 to play. It's 8-4 Mountain Pine here from Mountain Pine High School. The officials are talking things over here. Coach Willis having a discussion. And there's a technical foul called. And at the line for Magnet Cove will be number 20, Kaylin Harville. Harville's first shot is up and good. Harville's first point of the night. Cuts the lead to 3 for Mountain Pine. Harville's second attempt, no good. Bayley, while we have a moment, anybody you'd like to say hello to who may be listening tonight?
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother, just my family.
Very good, very good. 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 8-5 Lady Red Devils. Magnet Cove in transition. Abigail Zarat feeds it in down low, puts a shot up. That's Kaylin Harville adding 2, and that cuts the lead to 1. So things starting to get interesting here as the Lady Red Devils cling to a 1-point lead, 8-7, 2:10 remaining. Calaria McDaniel takes her time at the top of the key for Mountain Pine out to near midcourt. The screen from Jatavia Smith, nothing going. Allie Meeks passes it over to Summer Godwin, back to Meeks, and they'll try to find an opening against this Lady Panthers defense. McDaniel dribbles to the far wing. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It stays with Mountain Pine. 1:48 remaining here in front of a packed house at Mountain Pine High School. So many people here cheering on the Lady Red Devils and the Red Devils here tonight. On the inbounds, it's Grace Galarza feeding it in down low. She misses Jatavia Smith. It's thrown away. Picked up by Magnet Cove, Abigail Zarat. Zarat gets the ball to Alexis Hodges, and
And now they're trading the basketball, looking for an opening. There's a block from Jatavius Smith. And fighting for it on the floor are the Red Devils and the Panthers. It's controlled by Lily Barber of Magnet Cove. 1:15 to play as Alexis Hodges tries to slow things down from the point guard position. Hodges, ball stolen away by Summer Godwin. Fast break opportunity all the way home. No! Off the front of the rim, Summer Godwin can't fall. And now fighting for it is Allie Meeks, who steals it away. Meeks drives, and there's a charge foul assessed against Mountain Pine. It's going to turn over back to Magnet Cove. Great defensive effort by both Godwin and Meeks there, Bayley. 58.6 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. It's 8-7 Mountain Pine. Magnet Cove looking for its first lead of the ball game, and they're going to try to get it here on this possession. Across the timeline is number 33, Alexis Hodges for the Lady Panthers. Hodges being guarded by Caleria McDaniel, feeds the ball in, threads the needle. The shot is up by Kaylin Harville. It doesn't fall, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul is charged against Grace Galarza as Harville goes back to the line. 3 points on the night for Kaylin Harville, who wears number 20 for Magnet Cove. Her first free throw is up, and it will tie the game. All knotted up at 8. And this free throw from Harville could give Magnet Cove its first lead. Drained it. Magnet Cove takes the lead 9-8 off of a 5-point performance from Kaylin Harville this quarter. 35 seconds left as Summer Godwin pitches it out to Grace Galarza. Back into Godwin, who turns, shoots, puts up a shot. Off the rim, no good. And Magnet Cove's going to pick up the basketball, but step out of bounds. It goes back to Mountain Pine with 29 seconds left. Bayley, you know this offense. What is Coach Willis drawing up in a situation like this?
We have a couple plays where we work with man and we work with 2-3s, and I think if they just recognize what kind of defense Magnet Cove's in, I think they'll get some more shots up and get the opportunities to get them up.
A long three from Caleria McDaniel is good, and Mountain Pine regains the lead. 13.8 seconds remaining. And now a foul call against Magnet Cove, an offensive foul. Mountain Pine's going to get the ball back, leading by 2 with 13.8 seconds left. 11-9 Lady Red Devils as Caleria McDaniel comes across the timeline. She tries a pass for Grace Galarza. A miscommunication on the floor. Galarza wasn't there, and that's a quick turnover. 7.3 seconds left. 2-point game here for Mountain Pine High School. Set to inbound will be Abigail Zarat of Magnet Cove. Zarat gets the ball into Jatera Tyner across the timeline. 5 seconds left. Tyner kicks it out. Long three on its way at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter here from Mountain Pine. The Lady Red Devils lead 11-9. And we'll take a quick break. We're back after this. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball, live from Mountain Pine High School on XZeroSports.com.
You can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts.
Started the second quarter here from Mountain Pine High School, 11-9. The Lady Red Devils lead early in this one. We're joined by Bayley Brown, our Be a Broadcaster for a Day winner. Bayley, how you doing up here so far?
I'm doing pretty good. This game is really close, and right now we're ahead 11-9. Start a second quarter. I think it's going to be good.
I think we're in for a good one as well. We start the second quarter with Magnet Cove to inbound the basketball.
Abigail Zarat will be pulling the duty for the Lady Panthers. Zarat gets the ball inbounds to Jatera Tyner. Just underway here in the second quarter from Mountain Pine. Tyner kicks it out to Kaylin Harville down low, back to the top with Abigail Zarat. Zarat finds Tyner down low, nowhere to go, back to Zarat, and now back up top to Harville. Pressure defense coming in for Mountain Pine. Galarza's going to strip it away. Last touched by Harville. That's Mountain Pine basketball. Grace Galarza playing with a lot of effort tonight against her former team. Representing the Lady Red Devils tonight in a big way defensively. 7:27 to play in the first half. Mountain Pine leads by 2. Galarza with the basketball. Feeds it in down low. Allie Meeks puts a shot up in traffic. No foul. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Mountain Pine. Set to inbound will be Galarza. With a 2-point lead for the Lady Red Devils. There's the inbounds out high to Claria McDaniel. Long three as she dishes it out to Allie Meeks. The shot won't fall. And now a traveling call as the ball is reeled in by Lexi Zarat of Magnet Cove, and she falls to the floor. It's going to stay with Mountain Pine beneath the Lady Red Devils' own basket. Galarza to inbound. Galarza inside to Meeks. Puts up a shot too short. She'll get her own rebound. No. Summer Godwin fighting for the rebound on the floor. It's kicked away. And there's Caleria McDaniel in the right place at the right time. The Rock stays with Mountain Pine. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Grace Galarza feeds it into Tanae Tash. She loses the ball. She'll be charged with a travel. Bayley, we've seen some good defense so far from the Lady Red Devils, but a little bit of sloppy offense here tonight.
Yeah, I think they can clean that up, especially after halftime. I think they'll get themselves together a little bit more.
Take us through a typical Coach Todd Willis locker room discussion. Leading or trailing at the half, what does he do to help get these girls motivated and energized to keep going?
He basically tells us what we're doing wrong, and he's very blunt, but he's not mean about it. He tells us what we're doing right or what we need to work on, and that's something that every team needs to have. That's something that every player needs to have, and he just motivates us to get back out on the floor and hustle even more, keep doing what we're doing if it's a good game.
Back to the action here on the court. Magnet Cove set to inbound to the Lady Panthers beneath their own basket. Inbounding will be Tori Johnson. The ball is knocked away by Summer Godwin, and Godwin right there at the baseline. That's a tough challenge to get the ball past Summer. She plays hard for her team as the ball gets inbounded to Lily Barber of Magnet Cove. The ball is stolen away. Tanae Tash steals it away, loses it off of her foot, out of bounds. It stays with Magnet Cove. The officials are going to say that it was last touched by Magnet Cove, so it'll go back to Mountain Pine here. Grace Galarza inbounds to Caleria McDaniel. Here we go. 6:23 to play in the first half. It's Mountain Pine leading 11-9. Meeks and McDaniel trade the basketball near the top of the key, looking for an opening against this defense. Long three on its way from Meeks. She's got it. Allie Meeks with a huge bucket, her first of the night, and that extends the Lady Red Devils' lead. 14-9, the lead is 5, the biggest lead of the night for Mountain Pine. Jatera Tyner to Lily Barber at the top, and Barber's having a whale of a time dealing with Tanae Tash. The ball's knocked away by Summer Godwin. All the way home, puts up a shot. She's fouled. Bayley, tell me about that effort there from Tanae Tash, fighting there with Barber. Is that something that you guys draw up in practice to take the ball away? One of your typical defensive moves?
Yes, Coach Willis is very
particular about his defense, right?
He is. He always wants us to hustle and try and get the ball without fouling. But sometimes you got to foul, and sometimes that's okay, and he's okay with that as long as it's not an intentional foul.
Summer Godwin at the line to shoot two. Her first shot was good. Second shot on its way, good. So Summer Godwin 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight, and the Red Devils lead is now 7. 16-9 Mountain Pine. 5:38 to play in the first half. Magnet Cove looking for anything here. A shot is blocked by Summer Godwin.
And they're going to call Godwin for getting a piece of it. So a foul there on Godwin. That's going to send Magnet Cove to the line to shoot 2. And at the line will be Abigail Zarat. 5:35 remaining here in the first half. As Zarat stands at the line, Coach Willis having a little bit of a pep talk with Summer Godwin. And I have to think he says that he likes her style, but just make sure you don't get too aggressive there and let this team back into it. Zarat 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That's her first 2 points of the game. Cuts the lead to 5. As Caleria McDaniel crosses the timeline for Mountain Pine, leading 16-11. McDaniel calls her offense, moving her seniors around like chess pieces. 5:15 remaining as McDaniel trades it off with Allie Meeks. Inside, back to McDaniel. Looking for an opening against this Lady Panthers defense. Long 3 on the way from Meeks. Too short. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Magnet Cove. In transition, here comes Jatera Tyner across the timeline. Fed in down low, blocked by McDaniel, and picked up by Summer Godwin. What a play. Cross-court pass to Grace Galarza as Mountain Pine controls it. Tash going to drive all the way down. She's called for a charge. So once again, the possession ends in a heartbreak for the Lady Red Devils. Another opportunity for Magnet Cove to cut back into this lead. Here comes Jatera Tyner across the timeline for Magnet Cove. 4:39 to play. Abigail Zarat kicks it in down low to Tyner. Tyner drives against McDaniel, puts up a shot. It's going to be knocked away. That's a turnover going back to Mountain Pine. Coming up in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast, Bailey Brown's going to talk to Grace Galarza, your featured Lady Red Devils player of tonight's game. Get her thoughts on what the Magnet Cove matchup means to her. Here's Galarza now as she drives against a couple of Lady Panther defenders. Now kicks the ball out to McDaniel and Meeks. Galarza, long 3 on its way, drained it. They'll signal Galarza for 2, but that's her first 2 points of the night. And I know, Bailey, she's been waiting for that opportunity all night to get that bucket.
Yes, she has, especially against this team, because this is her former team. These are the people that she's played with for many years.
A shot off the mark by Magnet Cove is picked up by Summer Godwin. Godwin's going to bring it all the way home. She's fouled. Shot's no good, but Godwin back to the line to shoot 2. She's perfect from the free throw line tonight. Godwin with 6 points tonight. She leads all scorers here in this contest. First shot by Godwin is good. And that extends the lead to 8. It's 19-11 Mountain Pine. As the ball is handed back to number 10, Godwin. Her second shot on the way, good. Missed consistency. There's Summer Godwin, already 8 points in tonight's contest, and still plenty of time to go. A shot blocked by Caleria McDaniel. The Lady Red Devils are going to pick it up and take it the other way. McDaniel all the way into the front court. She's going to bounce it off of the foot of a Lady Panther, and it's going to stay with Mountain Pine here. .3:31 to play here in the first half. It's 20-11 Mountain Pine. Galarza gets the ball into McDaniel, who feeds it over to Allie Meeks. And Mountain Pine looking to slow things down a little bit here with a 9-point lead. Long 3 on the way from McDaniel. Nothing but net. Caleria McDaniel. That's her second 3-pointer of the game, Bailey. And she's very good from beyond the arc.
She is. She's even good in the paint, too. She can drive anywhere at any time if anything's needed. She can shoot from the outside, too.
In transition, the Lady Panthers putting up a shot. Haley Moore, her shot is blocked. It's knocked out of bounds by Grace Galarza. It'll stay with Magnet Cove here. Bailey, we talk about Caleria McDaniel. She's just a freshman on a team full of seniors, and I know that as a member of the junior high team in 8th grade, you're looking at Caleria McDaniel as that could be me next year. A freshman starting on the senior high team.
And what can you say about the job that she's done so far for this team this year?
She's done an excellent job. I think it was a good and right decision to move her up. She's an excellent player. She's exceptional on the floor. She can play any position. She was the right choice to move up.
Magnet Cove set to inbound here. Quickly under the basket. The shot is up. No good. The rebound goes to Summer Godwin. And here comes Mountain Pine once again, taking advantage of a turnover. And Allie Meeks drives it down to the far side. Summer Godwin feeds it into Galarza. Galarza, a shot up in traffic. It won't fall, but she's fouled. Grace Galarza will go to the line to shoot two. 2:38 remaining in this one. A 12-point lead for Mountain Pine. Talked to some of these girls earlier today at the school as Galarza puts her shot up and good. That losing streak, weighing pretty heavily on the team. It's tough to be kind of caught in that trench, Bayley. And especially after a great performance on Tuesday that just didn't finish well for Mountain Pine. This is a game that they really wanted to get back in, and they're looking really good. Galarza going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And now Magnet Cove's going to throw it away on a long pass back to Mountain Pine. Galarza inbounds over to Allie Meeks. With 2:30 left, here come the Lady Red Devils. 14-point lead as Galarza takes a long three. Off the mark, no good. And in transition, here come the Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove. Abigail Zarant with the rebound. She'll kick it in down low, and it's knocked away. Summer Godwin with the steal. Summer Godwin brings it all the way home, puts it up off the front of the rim, no good. And quickly, Magnet Cove back in transition. Promise Sykes with the basketball as she moves it in. And now a blocking foul is going to be charged against Grace Galarza. And that's going to send Kaylin Harville to the line for Magnet Cove. Bayley, a 14-point lead for this Lady Red Devils unit. Looking really good here in the first half. But what do they need to do defensively to make sure they keep it up here?
I think they need to move their feet more and just, I know it's hard not to foul, but I think they need to watch their fouls. They only have 18 fouls right now. But I think they're doing pretty good offensively and defensively. I think they just need to move their feet more and stay with their man.
1 for 2 goes Harville from the free throw line. And the ball is going to sail out of bounds. It's going to go over to Mountain Pine. 1:53 remaining here in the first half, and it is a 13-point lead for Mountain Pine. 25-12. Here comes Allie Meeks and the Lady Red Devils. Meeks hands it off over to Claria McDaniel, who slowly inches across the timeline here at home. McDaniel, opportunity to drive in, kicks it out. And Mountain Pine spreading the wealth a little bit here on the court. McDaniel down low to Destiny Nichols, who checks in. Ball's going to be nearly knocked away. McDaniel able to hold on to it, stay with it. She'll take a hand to the face, no foul. Ball's out down low to Nichols. It is thrown away as an inside pass down low is intercepted by Magnet Cove, and Kaylin Harville quickly whistled for the travel. So a big turn of events there. It seems like every time Magnet Cove gets the basketball, those feet just get moving before the ball does. So many costly turnovers for the Lady Panthers tonight. 1:13 to play here in the first half. 25-12 Mountain Pine. Allie Meeks kicks it out. It's knocked away, intercepted. Promise Sykes picks it up. Sykes all the way to the basket. A little bit of missed footwork here. It's going to go off the foot of Allie Meeks. It'll stay with Magnet Cove. Sykes trying to get a shot up, and it just didn't work out. And now she'll inbound. Straight inside to number 50, Haley Moore. Moore is on the board with a layup for 2. Lead down to 11 for Mountain Pine. Under a minute to play here. The Lady Red Devils looking to make a statement before going into the halftime locker room. Allie Meeks with the rock at the top of the key. Feeds it in down low, Grace Galarza. Galarza drives, puts up a shot, she's fouled. Like what I see from Grace Galarza so far tonight. She's a lot more aggressive on offense than what we saw on Tuesday. And she's going in. The shots aren't falling, but she's drawing the fouls. And Grace Galarza is certainly making her presence known tonight. 4 points tonight, all coming from the second quarter. Her first free throw attempt here, no good. 38.9 seconds left in the first half. Galarza's second shot on the way, nothing but net. Galarza 5 points on the night for Mountain Pine. 35 seconds left. Here comes Promise Sykes across the timeline for Magnet Cove. She'll pass it away to Kaylin Harville. And now a jump ball as Grace Galarza gets her hands on it. Getting aggressive on defense. That's what Galarza does best. That's a big turnover for Mountain Pine, Bayley.
Yes, that is, and that's something that Grace does very well. She's very well on defense. When she gets going, it seems like she never really stops.
She really put on those leader shoes today. She's making a great presence on the court here tonight. Galarza is going to hold the basketball here and kind of kill some time off. Mountain Pine holding for the final shot here, most likely in the first half. 15 seconds left and counting as Kalaria McDaniel drives in, kicks it out to Summer Godwin. There's a blocking foul. And Kalaria McDaniel a little bit slow to get up here. Expect McDaniel to go to the line for the 1-and-1. 12 seconds remain on the clock here in the first half. A 12-point lead for Mountain Pine. It's 26-14. McDaniel takes her time, puts a shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Kalaria McDaniel, 8 points on the night tonight, including 2 big three-point shots here in the first half. Magnet Cove did have the lead once here in the half, and it lasted for just seconds. As McDaniel's second shot does not fall, there's Summer Godwin with the putback. It's good. Summer Godwin adding to the Lady Red Devils lead. Now 2 seconds left. Promise Sykes, long three. It's tipped. And that's the end of the first half of action here from Mountain Pine High School. We've played 2. The Lady Red Devils currently have the Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove doubled up at the break, 28-14. We'll take a break. We're back after this, and we'll talk to Grace Galarza, your featured Lady Red Devils player, coming up next. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com.
This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Your ad here. Join our winning team today and become part of the next generation of Arkansas sports. Call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com.
Live from Mountain Pine High School, this is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. Alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Here at the half, Mountain Pine leads Magnet Cove by a score of 28-14. And if you're not here in the gymnasium, you are missing an adorable show from a bunch of toddlers playing basketball here, having a great time. See Jennifer and Derek Walker on the court helping. The future of Mountain Pine basketball put on a show here in front of a packed crowd. Earlier today, Bayley Brown had the opportunity to interview our featured Lady Red Devils player of the game, Miss Grace Galarza, the former Magnet Cove Panther, now Mountain Pine Lady Red Devil. And here's what they had to say. Here's tonight's Lady Red Devils featured player of the game, Grace Galarza.
So we're down here on the court with the feature Lady Red Devil, Grace Galarza, before tonight's Magnet Cove game, and it's a home game. So, Grace, y'all have a 4-game losing streak, and you're playing home against Magnet Cove, which is a big game to you because that's where you came from. So how do you think you're going to get this win tonight against Magnet Cove?
I think all of us are really ready for the game. You know, it's one that we've been looking forward to all season, so I think we're really just going to get out there and take care of it.
How do you feel about the Cutter game? Like, it was a close game all throughout, and then towards the end, y'all just couldn't hit your shots, and their defense was getting stronger. What do you think you could have done differently, or as a team you could have done differently to get the win?
We definitely could have made more free throws. That would have helped a lot. And, of course, like every other game, less turnovers. For the most part, I think we stuck with them pretty much the whole game. It's just towards the fourth quarter, we didn't get enough shots off. And like I said, we missed some free throws. So,
Grace, is there anybody you want to say hello tonight who's listening?
Hey, Eleanor, Dad, Carly, anybody else from Mountain Pine.
Okay, thank you.
That was our featured Lady Red Devils player of the game, Grace Galarza. We're rejoined by Bayley Brown here at halftime, where Mountain Pine leads Magnet Cove by a score of 28-14. How you doing up here, Bayley?
I'm doing good. Mark, how about you?
Very good game so far tonight. We were looking for a big Lady Red Devils win. The Lady Red Devils in a 4-game losing streak, and really wanting to put on a show here at home, doing an excellent job so far. Halfway through halftime, the Lady Red Devils lead by 14. We're back after this to take a look at some first half stats. You're listening to Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball, live from Mountain Pine High School on XZeroSports.com.
Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com. Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZerosports.com. This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Your ad here. Join our winning team today and become part of the next generation of Arkansas sports. Call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at xzerosports.com.
Back here at Mountain Pine High School alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Here at the half, Mountain Pine leads Magnet Cove by a score of 28-14. Time to take a look at some first half stats your way. Leading the way for Mountain Pine, Summer Godwin at the break, 10 points. 4 of them coming on free throws, 6 of them coming in the second quarter for Mountain Pine. Godwin with 10, she's joined by Caleria McDaniel, who has 8 points on 2 3-pointers and a 2-pointer. Grace Galarza, 5 points on the night, and Tanae Tash with 2, Allie Meeks with 3. That rounds out the scoring for Mountain Pine. For Magnet Cove, they're led by number 20, Kaylin Harville, 6 points overall tonight. Alexis Hodges with 4 first-quarter points, and 2 points apiece for Haley Moore and Abigail Zarat. Here in the last minute of halftime, Bayley, this little kid's basketball game going on in the court right now, tell me what's going on here. This is intense.
This is very intense. This is probably the most intense game of basketball I've ever seen. This is absolutely adorable. We've done this for the past, last year was the last year I think we did it, and it was even more adorable.
And the basketball rolls down the court, and you see 12 players running for it. Last 30 seconds here, and number 6 for the white team very cutely makes her way across the timeline, setting up her offense here. She wants to hold for the final shot here, Bayley. Very great to see the community get involved with this, and you see so many of the fans from the stands coming out to help make this possible for the young men and women here on the court tonight. And with about 5 seconds left, looks like there's one last opportunity to make a shot. We've got a young man coming down the court. Let's see if he gets his one last shot in here at the buzzer. Misses it just barely. What an epic performance here. Everybody on their feet here from Mountain Pine High School cheering on the next generation of Mountain Pine boys and girls basketball. Everybody's going to meet at center court here for high fives and handshakes and a job well done. So Bayley, coming out of that halftime locker room, you know those Coach Willis speeches. Now this is an opportunity where Mountain Pine is up and appears to be up comfortably at this point. But what is he telling these girls in order to make sure that they keep this and keep it rolling to a W here tonight?
Well, knowing Coach Willis, he always wants to have solid defense, and he wants us to knock down our free throws, and that's probably what he talked to the girls about. He probably praised them for their job well done the first half. Probably just told them to keep it going. I think he's pretty proud of the girls, as everyone here is.
Coming up after the girls' broadcast tonight, stay tuned for the senior boys of Mountain Pine. They've won 9 of their last 10, and they're riding a long winning streak as they're looking to mark another team off their list. We'll talk to featured Red Devil player of the game, LaShawn Reed, all about that list that he's working on. As we get set for basketball here, there are fans on the court in the back corner, and the officials can't start the game until they move. So some people are hugging and saying goodbye. We're waiting to move some of the little ones off the court as well. Now we're underway. Second half underway here from Mountain Pine High School. Magnet Cove starts things off with the basketball. Abigail Zarat to Jatira Tyner. Tyner looking for an opportunity, drives in, and she's blocked hard by Summer Godwin. Just packs the basketball, sends it out of bounds, back to Magnet Cove. Bayley, if you're Magnet Cove, you're trailing by 14 coming into the second half here. What is it that they'll need to do in order to get back into the swing of things here and get some momentum?
They're probably looking to get the openings in offense, and their defense isn't as strong as it can be. I think they can work on that too. But we're just pretty good overall. We just need to work on moving our feet some more and not getting as many fouls.
Zarat inbounds. It's knocked away. Tanae Tash will get a hand on it. And it will be a turnover. Looks like there's a personal foul charged against Magnet Cove. It'll be charged against Abigail Zarat. And now here come the Lady Red Devils. Grace Galarza to inbound. 7:40 to play here in the third quarter. Mountain Pine doubled up on Magnet Cove, 28-14. Kalaria McDaniel across the timeline. She'll find Allie Meeks. Meeks taking her time with her dribble. And now she'll meet up with Summer Godwin here on the near wing. Godwin to McDaniel. Down low to Meeks. They're looking at an opportunity to get it to Godwin on the inside. She does. Drives it all the way home. Wide open spaces as Summer Godwin adds her 12th points of the night. Here comes Magnet Cove going the other way. Abigail Zarat driving to the hoop. She'll kick it out to Tyner. Tyner drives in. Going up against Summer Godwin. A blocking foul charged against Godwin, and Tyner goes to the line to shoot two. Jatira Tyner, no points so far tonight. Looking for her first opportunities here, trailing 30-14. So Tyner, who wears number 5, stands at the line for Magnet Cove. 6:57 to play here in the third quarter. First shot is on its way and good. Jatira Tyner is on the board. And that brings the lead down to 15 for Mountain Pine. Tyner takes her time from the charity stripe. Second shot on its way and good. Slowly but surely, Magnet Cove looking for a way to chip away at this lead as Kalaria McDaniel is knocked down. And there's a timeout called on the floor by head coach Todd Willis. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it with him. Mountain Pine leads 30-16 here in the third quarter, and we're back after this. It's Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Back here at Mountain Pine High School alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Branded Ink Apparel. You ever been at the game and you see all those parents that have the shirts that say so-and-so's mom, so-and-so's dad, and you're like, man, I wish I had that for my kid. Branded Ink can help you with that. Call Jason today, 501-767-2197, or check him out online, brandedink.net. Here in the third quarter, 6:37 to play. Allie Meeks with the basketball for the Lady Red Devils. She feeds it down low to Godwin. Now back to the top of the key, Meeks. Mountain Pine leading by 14, 30-16. McDaniel kicks it out over to Tanae Tash. And down low, Galarza, who puts up a shot. It's blocked. She'll get her own rebound. The shot doesn't fall. Rebound, Magnet Cove. The Lady Panthers in transition here as Tyner puts up a shot. It's going to sail out of bounds. Bailey here in the third quarter, about almost halfway through. What have you seen so far out of each team here in the second half?
They're both working really hard to try and get shots up, and even on defense they're working really hard and hustling down the court. And Summer Godwin is just excellent tonight. She's excellent every night, but once she sees an opening for a fast break, she just goes, and she made that shot there too. So
There's one right there, Summer Godwin. It's like she heard you, Bayley. Wide open pass from Galarza to Godwin, and she adds it, and there she is right there. Summer Godwin with a steal. She steals it away from Abigail Zarat, feeds it down low to Meeks. The layup up, no good. Godwin, the rebound, it's good. 4 quick points for Summer Godwin. She has 6 here in the third quarter, 16 overall. An impressive effort from the senior once again. She had 16 on Tuesday night. She has 16 just here midway through the third quarter. Magnet Cove puts up a shot. It doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Grace Galarza. Galarza feeds Kalaria McDaniel. Across the timeline is McDaniel, and she'll slowly set up her Lady Red Devils offense here at home. Pass over to Allie Meeks. Back to Galarza at the top of the key. 2-pointer on its way, too hard off the rim, no good. Rebound Abigail Zarat. Here comes Magnet Cove. 4:52 to play. And there is a foul as Galarza aggressively went for the steal. She'll be signaled for the foul. Fouled hard is number 50, Haley Moore. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast live from Mountain Pine High School at XZeroSports.com. And if you're just tuning in, you missed part of the game. The whole game, the rebroadcast, will be online on our YouTube channel beginning tomorrow morning. And if you want to go back and listen to that Cutter Morning Star game, the Bismarck game, or even the Odin game, all of our broadcasts so far this season are up on YouTube for your listening enjoyment. Off of a turnover, it's Mountain Pine basketball. The Lady Red Devils lead 34-16. 4:51 to play here in the third quarter. Tanae Tash gets it to Kalaria McDaniel, and here come the Lady Red Devils. Smith to McDaniel, now to Bristol Huff, who checks in. Mountain Pine playing keep away and trying to milk some clock here. Godwin feeds McDaniel down low. The shot is up, no good. Rebound Haley Moore. Here come the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers. Long 3 opportunity on its way from Jatera Tyner. Won't fall. Rebound goes to Summer Godwin. So another big rebound for Godwin here in the third quarter for Mountain Pine. A shot up off the glass, no good. Godwin there with the putback, it's good. Summer Godwin, another 2-pointer. She has 8 points here in the third, 18 overall. Fast break opportunity. Magnet Cove shot off the glass, won't fall. Jatavia Smith the rebound. We'll have a travel call, and it's turned over. Going back to Magnet Cove. Crowd still filing in here at Mountain Pine High School, Bayley. Everybody tuning in to see these girls play tonight. Putting on a great performance here, don't you think?
Yes, I think so, and I think they'll keep it up. They're up ahead pretty good right now. I think they'll keep this lead and hopefully get this win tonight.
20-point lead for the Lady Red Devils as Kalaria McDaniel makes her way down the floor, takes it all the way home, puts a shot up too hard. Summer Godwin the rebound. Shot won't fall, and it comes up to Tanae Tash with the board. McDaniel down low, Godwin. 2-point shot on the way, too hard, and Magnet Cove finally comes up with the basketball. Lexi Zarat the rebound. She hands it off to Jatera Tyner. Tyner dishing it out. Pull-up jumper in the paint. Won't fall for Magnet Cove. The ball is knocked away, picked up by the Lady Panthers, and now a foul. Alexis Hodges is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul charged against Jatavia Smith. Bayley, we knew it was going to be an exciting game. We knew it was going to be an important game for this team. And we could see it on campus here this morning. Tell me what the atmosphere was like for each team, you know, with it being game day here, with the Lady Red Devils looking at a great matchup needing to win, and also the senior boys riding a hot streak right now. What's it like as someone on the inside, someone who lives and breathes it every single day, and of course with what you do for the junior high team, you see this court very often yourself. What is it like amongst the student body with how successful the basketball programs have been so far this year?
It's pretty intense on game days. Everyone everyone knows each other here at Mountain Pine. We're a pretty small school, and that's what I like about it. But the student body on game days, the ones who aren't involved in the basketball or even aren't involved in sports, are very respectful of the kids who do play sports, because we're trying to get in that mindset for the game. We're trying to be focused. And the coaches, especially Coach Willis and probably Coach Page too, don't want us running around and acting goofy, and everyone is pretty respectful about that. But it's always intense on game days, especially for the senior girls and the senior boys. And today it was intense for the junior high teams too.
And a lot of that student body present here tonight from Mountain Pine High School. Packed house here as the Lady Red Devils putting on a show, leading 36-18, just under 3 minutes to play here in the third. Allie Meeks over to Clary McDaniel, a long three, off the mark, no good. And it's picked up by Magnet Cove going the other way. Alexis Hodges, number 33, drives, puts up a shot. She'll pass it away. And now a long air ball picked up by Allie Meeks in transition. Mountain Pine with the board. Here comes 0-0. And now a timeout down on the floor. Coach Willis wants a minute to talk to his girls. We'll take it with him. 36-18, Mountain Pine leads with 2:32 remaining in the third. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com. This winter, you can stay warm and support your favorite team with customized embroidery from Mr. Stitchy. They do hats, polos, bags, shirts, jackets, anything you can think of. Maybe you've got a small business. Let Mr. Stitchy turn your clothing into a walking billboard. They're the official embroidery provider of XZero Sports, and their quality and their reputation is second to none. But don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. MrStitchy.com. That's MRStitchy.com. Mr. Stitchy, where every stitch counts. Live from Mountain Pine High School, alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Bayley doing an excellent job with us on the broadcast tonight. She's our winner of the Be a Broadcaster for a Day promotion. Coming from Mountain Pine High School myself, I know what it's like to be the little guy from the small school, and I was very thankful for the opportunities I got as a student here, and very happy to have Bayley on the broadcast with us. Great job with the interviews this morning, and a great job so far on the broadcast tonight. How you feeling? Third quarter? Midway through?
I'm feeling pretty good.
You think you're ready to carry the senior boys game all by yourself?
Maybe not all by myself. I don't know about that. But I'd be happy to join you for that game too.
Well, we would be very excited to have you here. Bayley's been a big help to us on the broadcast and has a bright future in sports journalism, I have a feeling. 36-18, Mountain Pine with the lead here in the third quarter as Caleria McDaniel looks for an opening for her Lady Red Devils offense. McDaniel at the top of the key, guarded heavily by Kaylin Harville. She'll get it away to Allie Meeks, now back to McDaniel. Mountain Pine content with killing some time off the clock here. Leading by 18, they don't want to squander it away. Allie Meeks looking for a way to get an inside pass. Jatavia Smith trying to set the screen for the Lady Red. Meeks down low to Summer Godwin on the near wing, nothing going. And Mountain Pine content with kind of just throwing it around. Inside pass for Allie Meeks results in a jump ball. It'll stay with Mountain Pine. The Magnet Cove players are asking for the alternate possession here. It's going to stay with Mountain Pine according to the officials. 1:33 remaining in the third. Ball is dished into Caleria McDaniel. Here comes the freshman. As she works to try to get open down low, she'll kick it back to Allie Meeks. On the floor for the Lady Red Devils is Destiny Nichols, Jatavia Smith, Caleria McDaniel, Summer Godwin, and team captain Allie Meeks. Ball is fed in on the inside to Jatavia Smith, kicked out to McDaniel, who puts up an air ball. Shot by Smith, no good. Summer Godwin's shot, no good. They're fighting for it down in front of the basket. There's a scrum for the basketball. Magnet Cove finally comes up with it. Alexis Hodges. Hodges loses it out of bounds, and it's last touched by Mountain Pine. So back and forth we go here in the third quarter as Jatavia Smith is going to check out as Tanae Tash comes in. Under a minute to play here at Mountain Pine. 36-18, the Lady Red Devils lead as the inbounds pass is finally drained by Lexi Zarat. And it is the first two-point basket of the third quarter for Magnet Cove. It has been a quiet quarter for Magnet Cove. Jatera Tyner started it out with 2 straight free throws, and it's been a whole lot of nothing since then. Here in the second half for Mountain Pine, it's been the Summer Godwin show, 8 points overall, and there she is right there drawing the foul as Godwin's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Godwin with 18 points already on the night now has an opportunity to break 20. We had a chance to feature Summer Godwin as our featured player on Tuesday's broadcast. And she's a player that cares very greatly for her team on and off the court. First free throw by Godwin is good. This next one could make 20 on the night for number 10. Shot is up. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Magnet Cove. Ball's controlled by Autumn Eford. Here come the Lady Panthers. Jatera Tyner. Her pass is intercepted. Here comes Janae Tash. Fast break down the floor. Puts a shot up, and it's good. Janae Tash with the finisher. She's been quiet since the first quarter. That was a very big bucket for Tash, Bailey.
Yes, it was, and I think if she can just keep that up, I mean, they're already ahead. But I think if she can just keep that up, and the entire team keep up things like that, I think they'll be good to go and get this win.
Kaylin Harville adds a 2 right before the buzzer, and as we go to the fourth quarter, it's a 39-22 lead for Mountain Pine. We're back after this with the fourth quarter of action from Mountain Pine High School. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Live from Mountain Pine High School alongside Bailey Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. It's our final broadcast of 2017 as the teams will get set for their holiday breaks coming up shortly. Bailey, what day are you guys getting out this year? The 22nd?
Yes, we get out early, the 22nd.
Okay, so you guys got one last week of the semester going for you, and I'm sure that you're all ready for a break.
Yes, we have tests coming up next week, but I only have tests on Monday and Tuesday. But we also have a game Wednesday. So it's pretty intense next week. But I think we're all ready for break, and I think we're ready for the game next week against Mount Ida.
For the Mountain Pine Red Devils and Lady Red Devils, we'll rejoin you with the broadcast schedule kicking back in January, hot and heavy. Many games January as these two teams will get into conference play and work to find themselves in the state tournament. As we resume play here, 7:37 to play. Mountain Pine with the basketball, leading 39-22. Allie Meeks with the basketball at the top of the key. Meeks inside to Tash, now out to McDaniel. They're threading the needle here, running it around. Grace Galarza, a long three, short off the front of the rim, no good. Magnet Cove the rebound, and a foul reach in by Tanae Tash. Aggressive play by Tash there. Mountain Pine looking for an opportunity. Of course, they've got the lead right now. They're leading by 17, but they want to make this a convincing one, and you can see it on the court, Bailey. There may be a little bit of frustration that plays into it. That 4-game losing streak has hit this team hard. They know what they're capable of on the court, and the thing that is most admirable about the effort is that this is a team that never got down on each other, even when they trail in games. You looked at the Cutter Morningstar game last Tuesday night. Even when things weren't going right there in the fourth quarter, they don't attack each other. This is a team that loves each other, and I think it makes waves throughout the program here at Mountain Pine.
Yes, this team and really all the teams are good about caring for each other and making sure everyone's good and ready to go, and they don't get frustrated. There might be a little bit frustration, but they never give up on each other. They never give up on themselves, and that's what I like about Mountain Pine basketball. We're all a family, and we all love each other, and we're all really close.
Kalaria McDaniel at the line for the Lady Red Devils after she's fouled hard underneath the basket. Her first free throw is good. A substitution coming in for the Lady Panthers. Taking a seat will be Haley Moore. She's replaced by Alexis Hodges. McDaniel awaits her second attempt here. This bucket could put her in double figures tonight. Off the front of the rim, no good. There's Summer Godwin with the rebound. She's got it. Summer Godwin, 21 points on the night for number 10. I just have a feeling she's not done yet. 6:41 to play here in the fourth quarter. Long three on the way. Off the arms of Kaylin Harville. Rebound down low, Magnet Cove. Shot is up and no good. And now a foul drawn on Alexis Hodges. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. 21-point effort for Summer Godwin tonight. 9 points for Kalaria McDaniel. 5 for Grace Galarza. 4 for Tanae Tash. 3 for Allie Meeks. As the first free throw from Hodges is up and good, she now has 5 points tonight. Hodges takes her time at the line. Shot is up and good. In transition, here come the Lady Red Devils leading 42-24. 6:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Grace Galarza nearly loses the basketball. She's going to knock it away to Allie Meeks at the top. Now back to Galarza. Inside to Godwin. Puts a shot up, no good. And it's last touched by Tanae Tash. It'll go out of bounds to Magnet Cove. 6:12 remaining in this one. The Lady Red Devils cruising here in the fourth. Jatera Tyner across the timeline for Magnet Cove. There's the screen. Tyner unable to do anything with it. Now a long three on the way from Addison Williams. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by Mountain Pine. Summer Godwin fighting for that rebound out there. And set to inbound is going to be Alexis Hodges of the Lady Panthers. Hodges feeds it in. It's knocked away and picked up by Grace Galarza. And on the inbounds, Kalaria McDaniel appeared to take the ball off of her face. McDaniel needs a moment to collect herself here, and she's going to be replaced by Bristol Huff. Bailey, did you see what happened there?
No, I didn't really see anything, but I think she either took a hand to the face or took a ball to the face. And she's been struggling with some injuries recently, so those may have popped back up there too.
McDaniel takes a seat. She's had an excellent night so far tonight. She's replaced by Bristol Huff. 5:51 to play as Allie Meeks charges across the timeline for Mountain Pine. Meeks looking for an opening. She's double teamed as she's backed up into the corner near midcourt. Ball is knocked away by Magnet Cove, stolen away by Kaylin Harville. Harville all the way home, lays it up and in for two. Harville in double figures tonight as she reaches 10 points on the night for Magnet Cove. 42-26 Lady Red Devils. Meeks back in transition. She's guarded by Jatera Tyner. And tries to slow things down here for the Lady Red. Inside pass to Tanae Tash. Shot up. She's fouled. And Tanae Tash will go to the line to shoot two. Tash, 4 points tonight. And a lot of excellent defense and rebounding for number 21.
Yes, and that's Tanae's best skill. Rebound. She's good all around, but rebounding is what she really gets in there to do because she is a post player and she plays down low. She's there to get those rebounds, and even if the rebound happens to hit the back of the rim and pops back out, she's always hustling to get back out there.
Getting a lot of crucial minutes in tonight's action as well. Really playing a big part for her team here. First shot, first free throw. Doesn't fall for Tash, who awaits her second opportunity. Tash takes her time, puts a shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. 0 for 2 on that out from Tanae Tash. Here comes the Lady Panthers. Fed down low. Assist coming from Tyner. The shot is put up by Tori Johnson. It's good for 2. Johnson has her first 2 points of the night. Here comes Summer Godwin for the Lady Red Devils. In transition, back out to Meeks. Mountain Pine looking to slow it down as Kalaria McDaniel checks back in. McDaniel with the basketball. Fed in down low. Galarza lays it in for 2. Great insight by Kalaria McDaniel to find the wide open Galarza. Grace has 7 points tonight.
Going the other way is Magnet Cove. There's a reach-in foul. I believe it's going to be charged against Allie Meeks. And that'll reset things for the Lady Panthers. 4:31 to play. 44-28, Mountain Pine leading big in this one. Magnet Cove led once in this ball game, just by one, as they made an impressive effort to come back off of 6 first-half points from Kaylin Harville and 4 first-half points from Alexis Hodges. But since then, it's been the Summer Godwin show. 11 second-half points, 10 first-half points for Godwin, leading all scorers with 21 points tonight. And now a missed bucket from Magnet Cove ends up in a Caleria McDaniel rebound. Here come the Lady Red Devils. McDaniel had the ball knocked away, and McDaniel taking a beating out there, Bayley. Really playing physically tonight for her team. Great effort tonight by number 12.
Yeah, she always plays physically and aggressively, and that's one of her best assets is that she always gets out there and she's not afraid to play aggressive and she's not afraid to get on the floor, and that's something that people on all of the teams have, and it's just a really good asset to the Mountain Pine teams. Excuse me.
Tanae Tash with a big bucket, lays it in for 2. Tash with 6 points overall tonight as a Magnet Cove turnover comes through. The shot goes out of bounds by the ladies in black and orange, and here comes Mountain Pine. 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. It's 46-28 Lady Red Devils. Allie Meeks across the timeline. It's going to be tipped away, knocked out of bounds. Stays with Mountain Pine. Kaylin Harville on the tip out to the Lady Panthers. And now the scoreboard appears to maybe have died here at Mountain Pine, possibly losing power as there's an official timeout trying to get this back on board. Coach Blease working back at the booth, and we're powered back on. We'll be back with you shortly. Still having fun up here tonight, Bayley?
Yes, I'm having a wonderful time up here, Mark.
We're certainly glad to have you up here. Bayley Brown, our winner of our Be a Broadcaster for a Day promotion. She helped out with interviews today. Learned the equipment, been doing an excellent job helping call the game, and cheer on her senior high girls tonight. And while we get set to get the scoreboard back in order, we're going to take a timeout as we get things reset here at Mountain Pine High School. This is Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home.
Back here at Mountain Pine High School alongside Bayley Brown, I'm Mark Oliver. Coach Blease got it fixed, Bayley. He's out there getting it done, and we're back in action here. 3:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 44-28. Coach Blease going for that MVP award out there, huh?
Yes, he sure is.
Tough job being Coach Blease. I remember him very fondly from my time at Mountain Pine. He was my 9th grade baseball coach and helped create a lot of great athletic memories for me as a former Mountain Pine alumni. 3:28 to play as Tanae Tash puts a shot up in traffic. It won't fall. Godwin somehow comes out of the pile with a shot. And a whistle blown. The foul's going to be charged against Summer Godwin, an offensive foul, and it will go to Magnet Cove in transition. 3:23 remaining. It's 46-28 Mountain Pine. Now going to the line for Magnet Cove will be number 30, Autumn Eford. She's yet to score tonight. Eford dribbles, takes her time from the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Second shot coming up for Eford. And now a substitution coming in for Mountain Pine. Checking in for the first time tonight, Hannah Chambers. Chambers enters the game for Summer Godwin with a much-deserved rest after an impressive performance tonight. 21 points for Summer Godwin for the second consecutive night, leading all Lady Red Devils in scoring. Free throw miss from Eford, and it's controlled by Mountain Pine. Allie Meeks with the basketball across the timeline for the Lady Red Devils. She's guarded heavily by number 21, Tori Johnson. Ball is poked away, picked up by Meeks. And now back out to Caleria McDaniel. McDaniel has an opportunity to advance. Down low to Chambers. She'll put up a shot. And she was hit. And the ball knocked out of bounds by a Lady Panther. Stays with Mountain Pine. 3:01 to play. Ball is inbounded to Meeks. Meeks guarded by Johnson in the back corner. She'll feed it into Tanae Tash, who reels it in. Back to Meeks. Mountain Pine looking to break away from this Lady Panthers defense. McDaniel down low to Tash, puts a shot up, and it's good. A 1-2 punch coming from Caleria McDaniel to Tanae Tash. Tash with 6 second-half points, really coming alive for her team here tonight, Bayley.
Yes, she is. She's a great player for this Mountain Pine team, and she's playing great tonight as always.
Long three on the way from Magnet Cove, doesn't fall. Allie Meeks at the rebound. And now Meeks coming across the court for Mountain Pine. 2:18 to play. As she'll get it to teammate Caleria McDaniel. McDaniel guarding against Tori Johnson. Has an opening, puts a shot up, and it's good. Caleria McDaniel into double figures tonight. She has 11 for Mountain Pine. The Lady Red Devils hit 50. They lead 50-29 with less than 2 minutes to play. There's a foul down on the floor as Tori Johnson's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul is charged against Hannah Chambers. That's her first personal. Couple more players due to check in for Mountain Pine. Looks like Destiny Nichols and Summer Godwin are on their way back in. As the first free throw from Johnson rolls around and out, no good. So here comes Johnson and Nichols. Galarza and Tash will take a seat tonight. Great performances by both of those young ladies. 1:55 remaining as Johnson's second free throw off the mark, no good. Destiny Nichols with the rebound. Here comes Mountain Pine in transition. Caleria McDaniel with the basketball. She spins past Jatera Tyner and looks to slow things down here. The Lady Red Devils cruising towards victory tonight. Their first in 5 games. McDaniel all the way home. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Autumn Eford. And here comes Magnet Cove. 90 seconds left as Jatera Tyner drives in. And a foul, a blocking foul charge against Caleria McDaniel. And once again, the freshman goes to the floor. And you got to feel for number 12 tonight, Bayley. She's putting it all out there on her on the floor for her team tonight.
Yes, she is, and you know she's going to be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, you know she's going to be sore tomorrow. Jatera Tyner at the line to shoot two for Magnet Cove. First shot, a line drive shot, it's good. 3 points on the night for Tyner, all coming from the free throw line. More substitutions coming in. There's Caleria McDaniel taking a seat, as well as Allie Meeks. Bristol Huff and Jatavia Smith check in for Mountain Pine. 4 of the 5 starters have been replaced here as Mountain Pine cruises towards victory here. Tyner 2 for 2 from the line. She's perfect from the free throw line tonight. 4 points overall. 1:20 remaining. It's 50-31. Summer Godwin with the basketball. Back to Huff, and now Godwin once again. Bristol Huff at the top of the key at the point. Guarded heavily by Tyner. Jatera Tyner's going to get a hand in and foul Huff. 1:07 remaining here in the ball game. Grace Galarza set to check back in for Mountain Pine here. Coach Willis says she's not done yet against her former team. Galarza will inbound the basketball for Mountain Pine. Also on the floor, Nichols, Huff, Chambers, and Jatavia Smith. Galarza dribbling against Tori Johnson, kicks it out, it's knocked away. Jatera Tyner with the steal. Tyner all the way home, lays it up and in for 2. Jatera Tyner, 6 points overall, all coming in the second half tonight. It's 50-33. Galarza drives across Tyner, heads down low, and now a travel call as it's coughed up by Grace Galarza back to Magnet Cove. 42 seconds left here in this one. Jatira Tyner with the inbounds across the timeline for Magnet Cove. Here she goes all the way down, straight down. The shot is up and no good. It sails out of bounds and stays with the Lady Panthers. 33 seconds left in this one. The ball inbounded out to Jatira Tyner. Tyner pulls up at the free throw line. Shot is blocked and picked up by Destiny Nichols. A jump ball will go to Mountain Pine with 27.6 seconds remaining. Mountain Pine seconds away from victory here at home over a very tough Magnet Cove team. 50-33 as Bristol Huff brings the inbounds along. It's knocked out of bounds by Jatira Tyner, and it'll stay with Huff and the Lady Red Devils. 24 seconds left. As Smith gets it in, it's intercepted by Tori Johnson. Johnson, a fast break opportunity, rolls out, no good, and there's Destiny Nichols with the rebound. Nichols making her way down the court. It's stolen away. Promise Sykes with the basketball. 10 seconds left. Sykes takes it, puts it up at the board. No shot will fall. Smith with the rebound. She'll hold it. Pass it along to Huff. And that's the ball game here from Mountain Pine High School. Your final score. Mountain Pine defeats Magnet Cove by a final score of 50-33. We'll take a quick break, and we're back after this. It's Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Support your favorite team this season with customized screen printing from Branded Ink. Their products are built to last. They're not going to fall apart after a couple of washes, and they keep looking great. Got a small business? Branded Ink loves small businesses and can put your logo on just about anything. Check them out online at brandedink.net or call Jason Hunter today at 501-767-2197. That's 501-767-2197. Branded Ink, the official apparel provider of XZero Sports.
Your final score tonight for Mountain Pine High School, the Lady Red Devils victorious by a final score of 50-33. We're rejoined by our Be a Broadcaster for a Day winner, Miss Bayley Brown. Bayley, an excellent effort tonight by both yourself and the Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils. Leading the way, Summer Godwin, 21 points overall for Mountain Pine. Tell me just a few of the things that the Lady Red Devils did right, and finally snapping that losing streak tonight. It had to feel good for those girls.
Some of the things they did right, they had solid defense all the way throughout, and they made their free throws consistently, and they shot and made their shots consistently. And Summer Godwin was a big asset to the team tonight. And how many points did she have tonight, Mark?
I'm sorry, what's that?
How many points did Summer Godwin?
She finished with 21 points tonight. Finished with 16, leading the team against Cutter Morning Star in the loss on Tuesday. She just keeps racking them up, padding those stats, and she's an excellent role model for the team, and you can tell everybody backs her abilities very greatly on the team. Once again, your final score, Mountain Pine victorious. The Lady Red Devils win 50-33. Bayley, anybody you'd like to say hello to who may be listening to the broadcast tonight?
Oh, all my family in Little Rock and here in Hot Springs, and some even in Mountain Pine.
Want to say a special hello to the lovely Mrs. Hannah Oliver listening as she makes her way to North Little Rock tonight, visiting some family. Want to say hello to my wonderful children, Michael and Benjamin Oliver, celebrating a Lady Red Devils win tonight. Mountain Pine wins 50-33. Bayley Brown will rejoin us on the Senior Boys broadcast coming up in just moments. Bayley, great game. Can't wait to see what the boys have in store.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back after this. It's Mountain Pine Lady Red Devils basketball on XZeroSports.com.